Today we're taking a look at the FIFINE M9 Wireless Lavalier Mic System, a budget-friendly dual mic setup that promises clear audio, easy setup and a whole lot of value. But how well does it really perform? Whether you're a content creator, vlogger or just looking to level up your audio game, let's go ahead and test out this microphone to see if it's an ideal choice for those looking for a budget-friendly wireless mic system. Inside of the box, you'll be greeted with a user manual as well as a very sleek and well designed carry case, which will also protect your equipment if you're doing a lot of travelling. Inside of the carry case, you will see two microphones and one receiver, as well as a USB-A to Type-C cable, as you can actually charge the mics and receiver inside of the charging case for a very efficient all-in-one charging system. It also connects to multiple devices with an included TRS, TRRS and USB-C cables you can plug into DSLRs, smartphones, tablets or even PCs. It even comes with two fluffy windshields, which may be ideal if you're doing a lot of recording outside. The charging case takes 2.5 hours to be fully charged. Once full, it can recharge your mics and receiver around 3 times, extending the total use time to 30 hours. Each mic will last around 6 hours of continuous use on a full charge, which I think is a respectable amount of time, providing you with a reliable solution if you're recording all day or use the mic system daily. On the right hand side of the mic, you have a noise cancellation button at the bottom with a LED indicator so you know if the noise cancellation feature is on or off. Above that is a pairing/syncing button to connect the mic to the receiver, and on the opposite side is the power button to turn on the microphone. Each mic has a built-in clip to make attaching it to your t-shirt or desired mounting place simple and easy. Now let's go over the different connectors it comes with. First is a 3.5mm jack to USB-C. This would be ideal for any phone that has a USB Type-C port at the bottom, and this is the one that would fit my iPhone 15 Pro. The next connector is a 3.5mm jack to 3.5mm jack. I'd assume this would fit a lot of older style phones. There is also then a 3.5mm to 3.5mm jack connector for camera. Now for connecting the cable, you want to connect the 3.5mm jack into the receiver, and then in this example the USB Type-C would go into my phone or any USB Type-C compatible device. But here's where I encountered my first problem. Connecting the way the user guide explains, I could not get my phone to recognise the mic. After some digging, I found that I could connect using a USB-C to C cable. Now if someone bought this product and the cable provided didn't work, I highly doubt they would do much digging to try and find out what the issue is, so therefore they would send it back and issue a refund. I think FIFINE need to include a USB-C to C cable as well as an alternative option for this inside of the user guide, as I only found out after watching a video of someone else using a USB-C to USB-C cable with this microphone. I understand FIFINE do address this issue in their frequently asked questions section on the website. However, most people wouldn't even search far enough for the solution, and as mentioned would just return the product as faulty and most likely would leave a negative review, which only has a negative impact on this product and will sway people away from buying it. So moving on to the receiver, on the top you have an LED indicator which will tell you the status or setting that is currently applied. On the left hand side is the power button, as well as the gain control buttons for each mic, which can easily be changed and controlled thanks to the LED indicator at the top. On the right hand side we have the 3.5mm jack for connectivity. Underneath that is the pairing button, as well as a switch mode so you can switch between stereo and mono audio with ease. And at the bottom of the receiver is a USB Type-C port, which allows you to be able to charge the receiver as well as connect to a device through the USB-C port as mentioned earlier. Connecting the receiver to the mic is easy, and the user guide does cover every step, as well as good diagrams of what each status or different LED means. To connect to the mics, you first need to turn them on by the power button, which you long hold for 3 seconds. Next you'll be turning on the receiver and following the exact same step as the mic. From there you just hold the pairing button on both the mic and the receiver, and after a few seconds the blue light should be solid. And it is that easy. Once again, if you have trouble with this, the steps in the user guide are very clear and easy to understand and can guide you flawlessly. Now let's take a look at the windshield. You will get two fluffy windshields inside of the carry case, and these might seem difficult to attach, but the shield goes on a specific way and has to line up with the notches on the mic. Once lined up, you have to twist and it will lock the windshield in place. If you want to remove the windshield, then just twist it the opposite way and it will come right off. The FIFINE M9 offers solid wireless performance, advertised with up to 50 meters of range, which is equal to about 160 feet. It's important to note, however, that distance may decrease when there are walls, people, or interference between the transmitter and the receiver, but the mic system is designed to maintain a reliable signal even through typical indoor obstacles. Alright guys, so now we're going to test out the noise cancellation features as well as adjusting the gain on the receiver just to see how much it changes things, how much does the noise cancellation affect things. So currently we've got it set up on our t-shirt, which is how they recommend. I've seen people clip it up here, clip it to their hat. I ain't got a hat on, I'm not going to clip it to my ear, but we're going to clip it here for now and we're going to see how it sounds. I quite often hold the mic like this. I do it on my Rode Wireless Micro. But we'll see how different it really is being there, holding it up. And we're going to go through and just see how the noise cancellation, everything sounds. Alright, so this is me talking with no noise cancellation active. And we currently have the gain set to the middle setting. There is 3 settings, low, medium and high. And this is on the medium setting and this is how I sound. And this is how I sound with the gain set to the middle setting once again, but we have got noise cancellation active on the microphone. If we take a look and put the mic near my PC, you'll notice that you can't really hear it. And then if we turn the noise cancellation off, so that's on, that's off, you can definitely pick up the noise from the PC a lot differently, a lot more should I say. We have also got a fan blowing towards us. That's how we always, well, especially when it's really hot like it is in the UK, that's how we've got it set up. We've got a quite loud PC right next to us as well as a fan blowing towards us. So this is obviously now how I sound with no noise cancellation. And this is how I sound with noise cancellation. Now this is with the noise cancellation but the gain set to the lowest setting. This is the medium setting, and this is the highest setting. And once again, we're going to do the same with no noise cancellation. So this is the lowest setting, this is the middle setting, and this is the highest setting. So guys, just let me know in the comments, what do you think of the noise cancellation feature on this mic? Obviously at this point right now, I haven't listened to this audio, so I don't know. So just drop a comment and let me know what you think of the noise cancellation features, as well as the gain control which you have on the receiver. So after listening back to the audio, I can honestly say that noise cancellation feature works quite well. It was completely cutting out the noise from our PC and there was no kind of slight whistle or anything coming from the fan. Compared to when the noise cancellation wasn't active, you could quite clearly hear the background noise, the PC, etc. So overall, I think it does a really good job of blocking out that background noise. However, it does slightly change your voice a little bit. I don't know if there's a way that can be fixed in future models, you know, so your voice sounds clear and not real, I'm trying to think of the right word, authentic. I just feel like it kind of changes the pitch or the sound of my voice ever so slightly, but regardless, it does do a very good job of blocking out background noise. So if you're someone that's doing a lot of live streaming, or maybe you're doing a video where you're going out and speaking to a bunch of people, maybe the noise cancellation feature would be really ideal for you. But obviously I'm working inside, a lot of my content is based inside, so aside from my loud PC and my fan, I don't really have much of a use for noise cancellation. But anyway guys, that's going to be just about it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of this microphone, the little smiley face FIFINE M9 wireless microphone. I really do like the design of this mic. It is extremely lightweight as well. The same with the receiver as well. It's not heavy, which like a lot of them are. It clips onto you quite easily. I think it would be a nice feature if you had a magnetic strip that you could put there, so you could attach it to more different places. I think that would be definitely another feature that people would actually quite like. But overall, for the price of this microphone, I definitely think it is a good mic. Now let's talk about the price a sec. The actual, I think, MSRP of this mic is about £72, but it can quite often be found for around £58 on Amazon. That's how much I paid for this microphone, and honestly, at that price point, you haven't got many options. And I remember when I got my first lavalier microphone or wireless mic, I bought a £30 Amazon mic and it didn't work at all. And that's why I ended up doing a bit of research and I went with the Rode Wireless Micro, and I am extremely happy with that microphone and I will continue to use it. But obviously that microphone cost me around £140, which is double the price of this microphone at its standard price, and even more so if you're getting it at around a 58 price, their promo price, or the cheaper discounted price. But overall, I think this is a great budget option for those looking to get into content creation or to just level up their content creation, streaming, or anything like that themselves. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video today. A massive thanks to FIFINE for working with us in this video. Definitely go check out their products down below. I will leave a link to this mic as well as to their website so you can check out all their other amazing products. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.